Hello student, today we will do the another formula of t-test, which is t-test in test of hypothesis about the difference between two means with dependent sample or paired data. Here we will do the test with two sample, but there is difference. The difference is that these sample are dependent sample, and in earlier lecture we have already done that was about two sample, but the sample were dependent independent sample, and these sample are dependent sample. So this is the test t-test when you have given two sample which are dependent, and you can say pair data also, right. So what kind of data is, you can say what is pair data. You need to know what is the pair data. Pair data means, suppose you joined a job and your performance is checked before training and after training. Suppose you have given training of 1 month and your manager want to check your performance without training and after training, before training and after training. So the sample is same, the employees are same, suppose 10 employees are there and they are studied 2 times before training and after training, and we want to check that is there any difference in the performance of the employee after training or not, right. In similar in similar manner, there may be another example, like you can give students some special coaching and you can check is there any significant difference of that coaching or that special class on the marks of the student. In this kind of data, we have to use this t-test, and this is also called pair t-test. So let us do t-test. So you can see test of hypothesis about the difference between two means with dependent sample or paired data. So what is the formula of t-test here? You can see t is equal to d, mean of d divided by s into square root of n. So what is d dash here? You can see d dash means sigma d divided by n, mean of difference. You know what is the x bar? This is mean. This is mean of variables, and what was the formula? Sigma x divided by n. This is your mean. In same manner, this is mean, but this is mean of difference. This is mean of variable x, but there is difference. This is mean of the difference. And what is s in this formula? You can see s means standard deviation of the difference. You have to find out, first of all, d bar means mean of difference. Second, you need SD, standard deviation of the difference, and n is always given in your question, number of item or number of pair. Now see the procedure. Let us start with procedure. What is the procedure of this test, right? So first step, in every kind of test, the first step is same, because you have to set hypothesis. So we set null hypothesis first. You can see, set up null hypothesis, h node d dash is equal to 0, or means some value is given to you, your d dash means mean of difference is equal to some given value, right. Or you can write it like that also, mu1 is equal to mu2. After setting null hypothesis, there is a need of alternate hypothesis. In alternative hypothesis, you can set it like that, h alternate hypothesis, mean of difference is not equal to 0, or mean of difference is not equal to given value, or you can write like it like this, mu1 is not equal to mu2. It is your two-tailed test. This is your two-tailed test, right? And in some question, there may be a question like that, there may be some greater than symbol, or there may be some less than indication in your statement, then your null hypothesis will be like this, means your mean difference is greater than 0, or you can write it like this also, alternative hypothesis, mu1 is greater than mu2, or it can be mu1 is less than mu2. So, this is your null hypothesis and alternative hypothesis. In second, if your null hypothesis is same in both situation, if your alternative hypothesis is like this is two-tail test. If your null hypothesis alternative hypothesis is like this, then it will be one-tail test, right. So, after that in second point you have to find the difference between each जो भी each आपका method pair है, you have each matched pair, right. So, you have to find out the difference between each matched pair, like the suppose these are marks before coaching, right, and these are marks after coaching, right. You can calculate or you can find out difference in any method. You can follow any of two, right, like you can find out the difference 1 minus 2, and you can also find out 2 minus 1. It's upon to you, up to you, you can use any method, right. After that you need to calculate the mean of difference, very easy. Find out mean of difference, right, which is actually there is some mistake because we are again we are used to x bar only, d bar is very rarely used. So, this is d bar means difference of mean of difference. So, sigma d divided by n, right. So, this is your, you can say d bar or you can say what, you can say mean of difference. Next, fourth point, we need to calculate now S. What is S here? Standard deviation of difference. Calculate the value of standard deviation of difference, because these question will be depend on difference. So, mean is also related to difference and standard deviation is also related to difference. So, what will be the formula of calculating S? There is two formula, you can use any formula. So, first is S is equal to sigma bracket d minus d bar whole square divided by n minus 1. Remember, in all other question, in all other two formula, there was two other formula also, where we use degree of freedom as n minus 2, where we are using 2 sample. Here remember, sample is 1, but experiment is done twice, before and after. So, there is no need to deduct 2 here, sample is single. So, for degree of freedom we are reducing only 1, n minus 2. So, do not get confused with dependent sample and independent sample. There is a difference, there is significant difference in between both formulas. So, you have to see and you have to remember that what is the difference. So, remember here you will use n minus 1, or you can use another formula of S, or S is equal to sigma d square minus d bar square divide into n divided by n minus n. So, you can use any formula, right. So, these are formula to calculate your S, standard deviation, which is required for formula. Now, next step number 5. So, in step number 5, the value of D, S and N are substituted in the formula. Substitute the values of D dash S and N in the formula and do the calculation, right. The last and sixth step is to work out degree of freedom. Worked out degree of freedom, which is really very important in this formula, because in question you have given two independent sample, whereas sample is one only, but the sample is observed twice, so that it is called paired sample data, right. So here degree of freedom will be n minus 1, note to remember this point, right. So let us do one example so that the concept can be clear in your mind. See, example, ten student of BBA, 10 student of BBA given a test in business research. They were given or imparted, they were given a month special coaching. Right, the coaching is given to them for 1 month, right. At the and at the end of month, second test was conducted. A second test. So you can see there is two tests. Second test was conducted. Second test was conducted, right, and their result are given, and you have to check, do the marks give an evidence that student have benefited by extra coaching. So marks, we will write marks on next slide. So we have to check, do the marks give an evidence an evidence that students get benefited by extra coaching. Benefited by extra coaching or special coaching. So these are the marks. These are student 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Marks, first test, this is first test means before coaching. Second test means after coaching. So see, in first roll number 1 get 36 marks, right, before coaching, and after coaching 32. Roll number 2 get 40 marks and after coaching 42. Like there is similar case 38, 30, 36, 36, 24. It seems that there is no difference before calculating. You can see 42, 18. So what is the benefit to roll number 5? You can see 38, 64. Roll number 6 get benefited, right? But we have to check overall, and we can check with the help of formula only, right? Next 40, 38, 46, 40, 58, 52, 62, 36. So this is the statement which you have given in the question. There are 10 students, 1 to 10, and these are the marks in first test before coaching. These are marks in second test which are after coaching, after special class. These are the marks. So you have to check that whether there is significant difference of that coaching on the performance of student or not, right? So see, now we have to see is there any difference. So now we need calculate D. D means difference. So second minus 2, sorry, second minus 1. So difference is minus 4, 2, 8, this is minus 8, minus 12, minus 24, 26, minus 8, minus 8, minus 6, sorry, plus 6, minus 6, and these are minus 24, right. Now there is a need of D square to compute the S. 16, 4, 64, 144, 5, 76, 6, 76, 64, 36, 36, 36, and last 574. Clear? Now we need sigma D. Sigma D in this question is minus 64 and sigma D square is 2192. Okay. So next, in next slide. Okay. So first of all we need to calculate mean of difference, and for mean of difference we need sigma D divided by n, and our sigma D is minus 64. and n is 10. So, what is the value of mean difference? Minus 6.4. Now second value is S. To calculate S, we need the formula sigma d square minus d dash square into n divided by n minus 1 square root. We have all the value, you can see sigma d square 2192. 2192 minus we have the value of d square also 6.4 minus 6.4 square into n. What is n? 10. Sorry. Divided by 10 minus 1, right, and then we have 21921 minus 409.6. You need to calculate 64 into 64 then into 10, which is your 409.6. You can use calculator while doing these calculation, and divided by 9. Now, (1782.4) divided by 9 square root of this, and the value of S will be, after computing, the value of S will be 14.07, and we have d dash minus 6.4, and we have n is equal to 10. So, now we have all the value which we are going to put in our formula. So, put all the value in your formula, right, and find out the, what is the formula? Find out the value of t under root n. So, minus 6.4 divided by 14.07 into under root 10. And remember one thing, we have to ignore minus in after calculating the value, right. So, you can use this sign, this is the sign of mode, then now you can ignore, you can make it plus, right. So, what is the value of t now? 20.238 divided by 14.07, it is 1.438. This is the calculated value of t, and we have given the table value of t at 1% level of significance is given in the question 1.833. So, what will be the decision? Should we accept the null hypothesis or reject? What is a null hypothesis? You can say there is no difference on the student, the student do not get benefited, right. So, what will be our decision? So, this is our calculated value and this is our table value. This is table value, this is calculated value, and table value is greater than calculated value, we can accept our hypothesis. So, we can conclude, what we can conclude, since the calculated value is less than table value, right. So, we can conclude that extra coaching has not benefited the student. In this question, H node is mu 1 is equal to mu 2, means the marks of student before coaching and after coaching are same, or you can say there is no significant difference in the marks of student after special class. After special class. So, H node is accepted, this is accepted, right, and we conclude that there is no significant difference between the marks of student before special class and after special class, you can say marks are same. So, there is no significant difference. So, student, there are 4 type of t-test and we have done all the test. First was one sample test related to one sample. In first formula we just compare the sample with the population mean. In second, there was 2 sample, but those sample are independent sample, and in third formula you can see 2 sample, but these sample are dependent sample, and fourth there was you have to check the significant of coefficient of correlation, right. So, these are your 4 formulas and your t-test is completed now. Thank you.